What's up, guys? Welcome back to Unbreakable Grind. It's your guy CJ, back with another video. All right, in this video I want to be talking to you guys about excuses. All right, excuses. I'm getting straight into it. All right, everyone's got an excuse about everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about everything. I'm hearing so many excuses, man. And you know what? Not only do I not care about your excuses, the world doesn't care about your excuses. I don't even care about my excuses. I don't care about your excuses because I don't even care about my own excuses. You have to understand that, and the world doesn't care about your excuses. All right? You really need to understand this. I'm telling you all, guys and girls, strategy that works if you just discipline yourself. Strategy that works. And what I'm starting to find out is, what I'm starting to see, man, is we're entitled. You know what I'm saying? We have entitled people, man, in our country. That's truly what I believe. Why do I say this? I watch people travel to our country. I've worked with these people from other places. These people come here and take advantage of our opportunities and they go crazy. I swear. I'm gonna be honest, man. I work with a lot of Indians and like Asians and Indians. Every single one of those mother effers make 100K, like minimum. The minimum number is 100K. They don't go into anything but high demand, high paying jobs. From what I've experienced, they go crazy. The immigrants come here, they do a great job. You get what I'm saying? I've heard all kinds of excuses, man. If from my perspective, people try to lay excuses, lay pressure and excuses into my life, bring them into my mind. You get what I'm saying? I was told that it's racist out here. You're a young black man, you'll deal with racism. And you'll deal with, you know what I'm saying, judgment on how you look. And I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but it can't be an excuse. Nothing can be an excuse. Nothing can be an excuse as to why you're not getting what you want to get out of your life. Nothing can be an excuse for that. You get what I'm saying? I said, forget it, man. Okay, if people think that I'm going to experience racism, fine. But one thing for sure, that doesn't stop me from providing generational wealth for my family. If I'm going to have to go through racism, fine. But I want to let you guys know something. A lot of these excuses aren't valid, man. A lot of this is us making the wrong decisions. It's as simple as that, us making the wrong decisions. This game is so simple if you play it right. It's a discipline game. It is a discipline game and it's so simple if you play it right. It's so simple that it's embarrassing. I knew it was simple when I started, you know what I'm saying, when I was younger. But to get to where I'm at so quickly, man, and to look at the statistics and where I stand statistically, and I've done nothing but what makes sense, it then makes it embarrassing because I understand that just most people aren't disciplined. That's the whole problem. It's literally discipline. I always use getting in shape as an example because most people aren't in shape, and that's all it takes is discipline. Well, I have kids. I don't have time to go to the excuse. It doesn't matter. Excuses don't matter. Discipline is doing it regardless. Holding yourself accountable to doing things that are going to be good for you regardless. You get what I'm saying? If I take you through my timeline, man, when I first started as a kid saying, look, man, I want to be able to invest, and I want to be able to have money and give stuff to my kids. People used to tell me, well, wait till life hits you, young man. You'll see, just keep living. Just keep living. You're naive. You just keep living. Trying to put pressure into my mind and make me see all of the roadblocks that they see. But at the end of the day, discipline eliminates all that. I don't care what race you are. I don't care what gender you are. I don't care what sexual orientation you are. If you get yourself a high demand, high value skill, you will not know that people are discriminating against you. It will become invisible. You would not know. I promise you, I know racism exists, but you could almost convince me that it doesn't when you see how quickly people bring me into, how quickly any race likes to collaborate with me. I collaborate with other races all the freaking time. I don't even remember I'm freaking black, and I don't even remember they're another color because I don't even care. And they don't care because everybody's making money, because everyone needs each other. Everyone's in demand. Everyone's high value. Everyone's useful. You get what I'm saying? Everyone's useful because everyone had discipline in that scenario. So understand me. Understand that there is no shortcut. This is very important, man. You know, I've watched people try to find shortcuts, and I do not know one who found one. The shortcut is to go as fast as you can down the hard path. The shortest cut is to go as fast as you can down the guaranteed, solid, hard path. And that's the shortest way. There isn't a way to just skip a step. You have to go straight, bulldoze straight through all of the BS, straight through everything that no one wants to do while getting no credit because you know you're doing the right thing, doing the hard stuff, and delaying gratification. And if you do that, that's going to be your shortest path. I look up the statistics for a 28-year-old. I'm more than a 1%er. I'm a point something percenter. And that shouldn't be achievable. I shouldn't be able to attain that this fast. And I didn't even do anything. I haven't done anything that's absurdly freaking intelligent. I chose skills that were in demand, high value. And I did not let off of getting those skills no matter what happened in life. I don't care if deaths happened. I don't care if people had problems in their life. I don't care if people were getting married. I didn't care about anything else but hitting my step one, which was being in high demand, high value. You get what I'm saying? If you do that step, it puts you in a great spot. And I hit on this nonstop because this step people try to skip. There's so much content on people just simply trying to teach people how to skip this step. How to buy stuff at yard sales and use the yard sale stuff to generate income. It's just another way to skip this step. How to go on Craigslist and get free stuff and then sell it on Amazon. Just a way to try to skip the step. Just a way to try to skip it. But the problem is your bottom line is too freaking volatile. You don't know you don't know what your bottom line is, and if you do, it's not gonna be consistently high. Forget your top line. What is your bottom line? If you focus on your bottom line, getting your bottom line high by getting a high value, high demand skill, you are gonna destroy your competition. You are literally gonna destroy your peers. You're gonna destroy them. You're gonna watch people get tricked, man. This is funny. Check me out, man. If you're an older person, bag me up. You had to watch this happen. There are many people that thought they're gonna find shortcuts and they did not find them, and they end up older and regretting all of their decisions. You guys know people like that. Throw it in the comments if you agree. Younger people, understand that you're about to see this. Mark my words, and if you remember, if I pop back in your head, come back and drop a comment, man. You're about to see people think they're about to do all kinds of stuff. They think they're about to pop off with some connections they heard about and catch the next music wave, and they think they're about to start freaking just wholesaling properties and just they think that they can avoid getting a high value, high demand skill. And there is one way. Now, there are some exceptional cases where you don't have to do the more traditional route of getting the high demand, high value skills that lead you to a corporate environment. There are some exceptions, okay? If you are a very charismatic person with a very, very extreme work ethic, you can pull off some of these things, the yard selling, the freaking flipping, the freaking wholesaling real estate. You can pull these things off. Most people can't pull those off though. Most people cannot pull those off. Those require insane amount of discipline also. I wouldn't recommend them, honestly. It's not everyone can't do these things. Everyone can't wholesale. Everyone can't freaking can't freaking buy stuff at yard sales and sell it. There's an extremely large amount of demand for certain skill sets that everyone can freaking consume. Like everyone can go into innovation. You know what I'm saying? The industry is so large. There's so much innovation happening in our society and so many opportunities. Everyone can go into it. It can fit the capacity. You get what I'm saying? So don't try to shortcut, man. That's my point. Don't try to shortcut. You got to hit that landmark. You've got to get yourself high demand, high value. The next step where people start to have excuses again. Maybe I'll just get on the lowest payments on my loans because now that I've got some money, now I can, now I can just do the lowest payments. And now you got to be dead serious, intentional if you want to really be successful. What I've come to understand is success is you set it up. The foundation, man, is the most important piece. The foundation. I've studied these guys, man. I've studied Warren Buffett. I've studied Robert F. Smith. These big business guys, they get these skills, then they pay off debt because they have the high value, and that's the approach they follow. I know for a fact I've already won. I know for a fact I'm gonna win. You know what I'm saying? I'm making this video and I'm just laying everything I'm laying everything out because I want to freaking have this documented so my daughter can see this. I want my daughter to come back and be like, oh my God, my dad was that freaking cold. My dad knew he was going to do all that. And yeah, I know exactly. I knew that I was going to have $1 million at 28. I was going to have a daughter at 28. And I knew I was going to not have any debt at 28 because the numbers are obvious. I looked up high demand, high value skills. I saw how fast I could get the job. I then freaking looked and I saw how much I could get contracting on the side. I did that at the same time. I picked my girl. I made sure that she had the same freaking potential. We did it at the same time. We lived below our means. We invested all the money and we disciplined ourselves. We got in shape because your image is everything too. It matters. The way you carry yourself, you will get judged on that also. We played everything to our advantage. We got rid of all excuses. And the point of me telling you guys this is because people are not saying it. This sounds old school almost at this point. You get what I'm saying? How many young people don't want to go to college? It's embarrassing. And you don't have to go to college. But a lot of you need to go to college. You don't have to go to college. Me personally, I had to go to college because if I didn't go to college, I didn't like the feeling of trying to hustle stuff like from the yard sale examples. I didn't like trying to sell t-shirts and I didn't like the idea of just a day-to-day hustle. I like to separate myself using something intellectual. And then I like to work from there. I like to work in the realm of intellect. That's where I get my competitive advantage. So I am biased, guys. I'm not saying that, some people are straight hustlers, man. They can go out, hustle t-shirts and run up a lot of money. That's not most of you though. If most people think they can do things like that now, start t-shirt companies and just pop off or just say, F my career. I just start rapping, or most people aren't going to succeed in that. Just give that up, okay? Most of us, the sad part today is most of these people, most of our community, most of our population thinks they're gonna do something that's magical, that's hyped up, and no one wants to go to the high demand, high value skills. These high demand, high value skills are being taken over by foreigners for the most part. I work with almost all foreigners when I'm doing anything. Whether it's a contract, when I was working, whether it's a business deal in technology, it's all with foreigners. It just about, I'm talking a huge percentage. And All I'm saying, guys, is get rid of the excuses, man. Get rid of the excuses. Like, you're gonna, do not look back and miss your opportunity in this great country. This is a great country, man, because I'm an African-American man, okay? And I literally, I'm saying this, man, from the bottom of my freaking heart of honesty. I literally feel no racism. I know it's there. I know racism's there. So don't bash me like I'm saying racism isn't a thing. I know it exists, but it does not freaking even matter, because no one looks at me and says, oh my God, you're African American, you're black. You know, I don't want to work with you. I've never had it happen. I've seen actual Caucasian white male, white men, white women get turned away before me. I get opportunities before a lot of white people. I've had white people work under me. I've had Caucasian people work under me. And I'm saying this because we have to stop using that as an excuse. It's not an excuse. It's not. Discipline destroys all of that. Discipline. All right? So I hope I'm helping somebody with this content, man. I have to take time out to just get a nice rant, giving the true fundamental core of my nature and the true fundamental core of how I think, because I know it's going to resonate with someone else who thinks like me. And if they can see themselves out in the universe, that might help them be more comfortable being themselves and know they're not crazy when they're doing the extreme things it takes to be successful. Because I had a lot of people around me making me feel a little bit awkward for being the way I was. Man, why aren't you coming to any parties? Because I'm trying to freaking make sure I win. Man, bro, do you have to go to the gym every day? Yeah, I have to go to the gym every day, bro. I'm weak. Bro, you already got a job. What you doing? Why you got what you looking for? I'm looking for opportunity to grow. What's the point? What's the point, bro? The point is so my freaking bloodline can win and my bloodline can have a better trajectory than I had. That's the point. You get what I'm saying? The point is so I can empower myself to go to a level the people before me couldn't go. To reach a level they couldn't reach. Put the pressure on my back and break generational freaking cycles. That's the point. Excuse, man, keep the excuses. No one wants to hear it, and it's not going to help you. And right now I've watched people make the excuses. I've watched people try to find shortcuts, and they're losing. They're losing. You get what I'm saying? Life is a short process, man. I wouldn't waste any time. Get your foundation under you. Position yourself like all the big dogs did. All the big dogs did the same freaking strategy, with exceptions to entertainment. But there's a different strategy there, okay? That's not a strategy I'm going to tell you about, because that's not my level, my area of expertise. So you can go and find that somewhere else. I don't know what to tell you, nor would I recommend it necessarily, unless you know for an absolute fact that that's what you need to be doing and that's where you're at. All right. Me personally, I recommend you get a high value, high demand skill. And if you want to go into entertainment, you support yourself using the money that you accumulate through that skill and your investments. And that way you never fail, and you're always building that lineage for your family, and you're able to give back to those in need. All right, guys, I'm out, man. I had fun. This was therapeutic for me, and I know it's going to be helpful to somebody. If you like this content, man, please like, please subscribe, hit that notification if you want to see the content as soon as it drops. And I'm going to be back with some more heat, guys. Peace.